Oh my god, what am I doing here? Leave me alone.
Whatever Lewis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Nope.
Between him and the criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Kind of. Because Luis is a very methodical man. If you think that he doesn't have, like, preparations that have thought ahead of things, you'd be so naive. This is the guy who's planned literally everything the entire game to go his way. We saw what happened at the Opera House on Saints Day. That was put in motion all the way back from the beginning of the game in Grand Triad with Zorba. You think now he's just like, okay, I'm done thinking. I don't want to think anymore. It hurts. No, he thought about this. But I don't think it's a trap. Because his whole doctrine, as they were saying, is might makes right. And he has to prove that. He has to prove that he has the might. He's the mightiest to be able to rule over everybody. And I'm his only competitor who could challenge that. So he wants an equal fight to prove that he's strong enough.
You would pursue peril.
Why would you say that when I'm trying to travel there? Like you think maybe I shouldn't go. Like there's an option. You would pursue peril?
If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What are we doing? What's about to be revealed here? More, what were you saying when we were in your little mind palace? You were like, this place is a place you two, me and Gallica are very acquainted with. I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what? Maybe Gallica has been the spirit of the prince, watching over me through my journey. And that's why we two are acquainted, because it'd be me and the prince who are acquainted with that place. Regardless of our aims, it seems Luis has had his eye on you for some time. He's had his eye on me. Gallica, confused at the saying that we were best friends together. I'm trying to work it out in my brain to make it make sense that me and the prince are the same person. But he's been cursed the whole game and we've been saving him. Did he cast me out as like a part of his spirit informed? Like a clone to go out and save the world while he's... Zorba's got new drip? Okay, Zorba.
Last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies.
Maybe he's actually not showing up to the duel. This guy's in my head. He literally just did it to bring us here so he could freely just go after the prince.
That said, against all odds, it seems...
This place is my mind palace where I'm studying archetypes. We're getting Eldalore.
Sent to burn it to the ground.
Trample Iforn's troops and to burn it to the ground. This is what I've always wanted. Where are the other Elda? I'm really the last one?
After the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
So the king fell in love with an elder woman in that village, and then Forden destroys that village, and then maybe the king put all this, like, this is part of his plan. 'Cause I was say, King, what are you doing? How did you let all this happen? But maybe this is his plan.
Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Yes, we are fighting Zorba. I told you Zorba can't outlive Luis. We gotta take him out. And we're gonna be able, because I was saying, how are we gonna be able to know that that is there? Oh shit! We gotta go! Zorba's on FaceTime! We got the mirror. We got the mirror that we can look and see. The book, he's looking at the book. He actually...
Call yourself the prince. Then I will give you a prince's end.
What?
And I have just the spell to do it.
What does that mean? He doesn't need the book. He's leaving it behind.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
You gotta wake up and run. You gotta go somewhere. Sleepy time's over. We have a whole, like, stage set for this. Battling, get out of here. It's dangerous. Look at the king. Look how close he is now.
Let's see a show of true
He can't miss this. He said, oh, you at this part of the game? Oh my god. I gotta see.
Adopted son of a minor nobleman.
Backstory.
On his incredible military
Adopted.
efforts.
That's another part of him, why he was so, like another part of him that was an outcast. He was adopted, a bastard, and you know the royal families, they're pure bloodlines. They hate bastards and orphans. Juna got treated the same way, that's why she got separated. But his ability was undeniable. That's why they hated him. They hated that someone of his stature was so capable, more capable than them. And it was like a danger to their positions. And look where that fear got you. Oh god, his music is coming on!
Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
I'll prove it. That's what we're here to do. You see potential in me. You want me to prove it. You want me to be a true king.
Time has come.
Oh my god, what am I doing here? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. What's my team set up? I should have set up my party before I came here.
Come! Accept
Okay, this is a serious fight. He's screaming his lungs out. Oh my god! He's putting his all into these swings now. Or maybe he's just acting. I don't know. Last time we fought him, he was injured. But every time he fought us, he attacked us. I strike to kill. I strike to kill. That's all he said. Now it's like,
annihilate you!
Please don't. Spatial slice? Is he like slicing dimensions? What do you mean spatial slice? Why is he not using magic? Why is he just using his sword or basic attacks still?
Perhaps not. No holding back!
Running the front row. 2,300 damage! Deny his world, Stroll! Show him true fantasy! Jump back, though, because he might be doing some damage to us momentarily, so we need the defense. He's gotta cast some sort of spell! Because I know he isn't fighting us for real, right? Like, he's just distracting us while Zorba goes and does whatever he's planning to do with the prince. Are we still not fighting him, for real?
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claim.
Oh, here it comes.
And
Here it comes.
I will.
So scream! Gain 4 turn icons! Treasure sword, unlock affinity? What does that even mean? What did you just unlock? Excalibur? Hulkenberg? No!
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power. One untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks.
So we got real skill, real power.
However,
Your friend is dying right now. Here he is on FaceTime.
but I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe.
I'm a human. It is an isekai. I was right. I knew they said this before the game came out that it was an isekai, and I was like, man, did they really say this, or am I just saying things? No, I'm saying things, but they're correct. But they're correct. What does that mean? That's really why we have all these archetypes of all these Atlas games, huh? Because we come from the real world where these games existed, and we're just kind of taking our fantasy with us
You believe it false. What would I stand to gain from lies?
No, make me confused. You seem to enjoy doing that.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the...
He's about to hit me with that spell! That spell! Oh no! What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me?
What's happening?
No, it's not Gallica. Ow! Ah! Oh my god, I'm turning into an archetype! Oh god! Ow! Ah! What?
What is him?
You guys just gonna let him grab me like this? Help!
The truth. Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
Am I about to transform into a big human? What?
He's a monster! It's a human!
It's going.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe.
Oh my god, we really... I was saying something about, like, how tall were these things? Like, why is... This world is actually smaller? Like, I don't know.
But a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
No.
It must be Louis.
Keep your senses.
Yet,
Don't let it overcome you.
the Order of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Stroll, it's not me. It's not me.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
So what's going on? Maybe this whole world actually is. It's commentary on it, right? Like a metaphor to how we use fantasy to escape. Even though we're escaping into these worlds that still are plagued with all these horrible problems, but their problems are not our problems, right? So this doesn't affect us, and we escape into them. And this is like that world. And the humans, they created this world. They created all these problems for all these characters, and to them, these characters, this is their real world. This is their real problems and how they live. So they see us, who've gave them all these problems, as horrible, ugly monster creatures who like relish in their emotions, and we spread our melancholia into their world because we use their worlds to escape our negative emotions. Luis called it trickery, and even my very
Be
body.
not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate. In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
What's that about? Oh my god, what does she say in the beginning of the game? What does she say in the beginning of the game? Because this is a screenshot. I'm not even reading what he's saying. This is a screenshot from the very beginning of the game when you fall off the cliff, and then we're standing there and she's talking to us, and it's the very first time we have gameplay. You're telling me I lost my memories when I fell? Because I remember Gallica said something like, would you hit your head or something?
An ideal world.
Why am I taller than him now? I'm older than him in this picture, right? Because when we saw the cutscene when they had their flashback, we were both children. Is that me as the child? And then like he cast out an avatar somehow? But how that? Okay, we're humans, right? We're humankind. I'm human, so I should be able to figure this out. What am I capable of? I got the book and I'm imagining a fantasy. I'm imagining a hero. I'm imagining a hero king to go out and save the world. Oh my god, that's exactly what I am.
Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it.
I'm a character from his book!
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The ELDAN Sanctum.
The ELDAN Sanctum. We're about to drop, Boo? You booing me? Yeah, that's the magic that Luis, they said he was making new magic. Stop, guys, come on, it's enough. Alright, I get it. Like, we gotta go further. After all I've done for you people, I know some of those people, boo! I've done your side quests, I've fetched you pigeon parcels, and now boo? And now boo after everything I've done for you? Have I heard this before? Have I heard this motif before? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Huh? This looks like...
What is happening? Why is that happening?
Who are you?
When we first met? She was drawn to me because maybe we're both just beings created by magic?
Anyway, let's keep moving.
What is this camera angle? Somebody watching us? This is the camera angle usually when people are watching us. Somebody's watching us. Zorba. Shaded person? You can say shaded person like I don't know who that is.
It's nearly time.
Who? This voice? God? God is a woman. Who could you be? Gallica? Just like the prince created me as his avatar. I don't know who this is, but they created Gallica to accompany us. Oh, there's more people. Sorry? Sprint activated.
All was for this day.
This day? It's not even Day of the Hero yet. What do you mean it's for this day? If he created me as some sort of avatar with his life energy to go out into the world, I probably have enough life energy to save him. Oh, it's literally... This is where we awaken to our archetypes! That's whose voice it is. It's who gives us the power. This was the ELDAN Sanctum the whole time. The whole game I've been saying, where am I from? Am I ever going to see another Elda in the game? And now here I am. I've been here already. I've been here before. Oh my god, there he is. He's in the center of the room. And the light beams down directly onto him. So he's right where we awaken to our archetypes. That's where everybody floats up. Beyond here lies the altar of secret history. What? The what? The altar of secret history? So I'm just gonna go beyond that door and learn everything. How did Luis know all this? He been here? So every time we went to awaken, the prince was just off to the side. What's so funny? You're laughing? The prince isn't dead in the middle of the room and you're laughing? That's not even just a little chuckle. That was a big laugh. That wasn't an awkward laugh you have when something terrible is happening. We're like... That's... Ah! Like you just heard the funniest thing in your life. Unlikely survivor? Even the game can't believe you survived. That's why you're laughing, because you're so damn happy that you're alive. Life is great. The truth is, during the attack I crossed paths with the assailant. He walked right past me on the stairs outside. It was only afterwards that I found out that he had just massacred all those people. I tremble even now just thinking about it. Well, if it helps, you couldn't have stopped it. All you could have done was be like, hey, he's coming! Ah! You're not gonna let me open this. This is after I go into the center and give the prince all of my life energy. I'm going inside. What isn't... Did I just leave? Where am I? Dozy Fairy. Oh, it's you, Gallica. Yeah, long time no see. I'm happy you're safe. A long time. Has it really been so long? Oh, I suppose you're right.
Wow.
Wow, guess you didn't miss me much. It's been several months, you know. Several months? Oh my, Gallica is keeping track of time now, is she? A day, a month, a year? That's people's talk. What does time matter to a fairy? You're almost like them. But I guess that's kind of cool. How many times can Atlas do the becoming human storyline and I'm locked in every single time? That's who's talking to me. That's who's talking to me. That's the voice. The artwork is entitled The Invention of Magic. So was she like a test subject, or was she some sort of natural phenomenon that created magic? But she's obviously very important because she's talking to me in my brain. Who is this? Is that her? That can't be. That's someone completely different. Is that Moore? With the blonde hair? A wise-looking youth and a beautiful woman face each other in a familiar forest. Could this depict the Sanctum? Upon closer examination, the woman is an Elda. That's the king! That's the king and the Eldan woman that he fell in love with. This is literally just a hall to learn everything about the world. There's so many murals all to look at and learn. But what would happen if I clicked on the prince? Do they tell me, go look at everything first? Or is this just, knowledge is only open to those who seek it? You have to be willing to learn. This is pretty important stuff. It has to be mandatory. Oh god, I'm already seeing the goddess, I'm just going to refer to her as, the voice that we hear, laying down in the mirror. In a mirror, just like the prince? An elegant capital crumbles in flames. Large-scale magic is cast and dragons are let loose into the chaos. Man, I really hope we don't do this stuff in the real world. Having all this literature about how it's an inevitable end, just for us to meet it all the same, that would suck so bad. Oh, we gotta save somewhere else. So this moment is visible and this moment is engraved in history. The first one? No. The third one. "100 hours.
I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes.
How does Luis know about this? Because obviously Luis sent us here for this exact thing to happen. How do you know? Where did you gain this knowledge from?
You there, boy.
Striking resemblance, right?
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Oh, what's happening? I hear that voice again coming from somewhere.
Are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee.
Here thou came to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. I don't want the journey to end.
Know this. His life is not yet ended. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt. All thou hast gained in thy journeys.
So I could give all my memories to him?
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
She's testing me. Is this coping or is this true? He's not dead. Or does his will live on? Is that why they call this kid Will? There's no way. That's why he's called Will, because he's literally the manifestation of the prince's will. I mean, I gotta say it now I mean, no way.
His will lives on.
No way.
Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince.
My memories began the moment I befriended the prince. I'm literally his imaginary friend. He created a friend.
Thou art a being of mine own creation.
Who are you? I mean, I know who you are, but
who the resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin.
'Twas Gallica alone who the resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. So in that flashback we just had where we were standing over the body, I wasn't there? I can't believe it. That's why they really call him Will. I can't believe that. I would see him referred to as Will, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a hater. I never outwardly hate, but in my mind I was like, man, why did we agree upon that name? There's no way that's a canon name. Will? I know a Will. There ain't that. Why is his name Will? That's just such a normal guy name. But the word Will never occurred to me. He is our will. I see. My true identity is...
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
Oh my God, she's been speaking to me the whole game, building up to this moment. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the journey inside me right now. Just like he is. He's recalling everything he's lived for. I'm recalling it all now too. I'm in... Oh my God. There's music in the background.
Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world.
I'm in his book.
In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is...
What is that world in the book? Where am I looking at?
Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal.
This is the opening of the game playing in the background. No, 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 no. Oh. 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 My God!
It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla...
It's a divine relic!
And flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
As you once... Oh no, no, we're just... Like, we're both Elda. Gallica!
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Because I'm still myself, because it's still the experiences that I've lived, the bonds that I've created. Reborn. Oh, hit a pose and don't just stand straight. Come on, like, do something cool. Come on, guys. Hear the music. It's me, guys. We're back. The happy, peaceful music. Oh, but immediately the dread comes back over my head because I'm remembering Zorba just letting us go in, letting this happen. Is this still... Because Luis didn't fight us fully, right? He was just kind of making his sword change colors of fighting us. Luis wants to and has to fight us at full strength. He needs us to complete our hero's journey before he defeats us. Otherwise, his rule, he just won't see it as real. He's really been, like, leading us to this. Because he was blamed and framed for cursing the prince. The prince got cursed, and then all he could do was live out in his fantasy, in his book, which created us. Which also, Luis has that book, and he's read that book. And the book is kind of just a different ideology than his. He needs to see the book's ideology played out to prove that his is the one that is required to really save the world.
I feel a bit...
Look at that Huh? I'm even more British now! I'm masked with a Magla with a will. Every time I see the word will now, it's like my brain is firing off. There's so many signals.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life.
Nope.
I swear to it.
Nope. You hear me, Luis? No. You hear me? You hear me, buddy? You hear me, guy? You hear me? Your ears are right here. Hold on. You hear me? You hear that? No.
He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths, and without him even knowing.
Without him even knowing? Oh, that's kind of sad that he didn't know it was happening.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became.
We've said the word fantasy so much. I need somebody to say the word metaphor and fantasio and read. The game is telling us the metaphor. The game is telling us to take all, like, just as the prince had Will. I'm calling him Will now. I don't even care. I'm calling him Will. Had Will go out and live all these memories and make all these friends so he could come back and bring all those memories back to him. They're telling you, the player, to play this game and go on that same journey with those bonds and friends and take the message and take it with you after you finish the game. It's so big. It's so big. I just want to say, I ain't forget about you, Zorba. If my music gets cut off with a Lord Louise, I'm going all out. All right, Zorba, you ain't no necromancy gonna save you from this. Leave me alone. Let me keep my music and good vibes.
A voice. Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on. Are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
They said it. They said it. They said metaphor. Not really, but they said metaphorical. And how are we getting all this lore and all these revelations? Like, we're learning literally everything. We're learning the world, learning who I am, everything. All of this comes before Luis's backstory and Luis's lore. We have to know how he knows all of this stuff. How does he have the book? Where did you get a copy? The king gave you one, and you didn't want to pay for it, so you killed him? Is that what happened? Did the UI change colors? Why is it green? Why is it green? What is that? Oh my god, it's the statue! It's the statue in Moore's room, isn't it? I'm a person. It's literally so human. What even is that? His Majesty studied the Prince archetype. That's the one that was closed. Question. Let's do it. That's the one that was closed. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I should have seen that, of course. Of course, it's just embracing our own archetype. My determination to challenge the unknown has awakened the heroic embodiment of the prince. And it's not even, because now we're not even being bestowed upon it by the goddess. We're awakening it to ourselves. My determination to challenge the unknown has awakened the heroic embodiment of the prince. It's not being given to us. We're creating it.
This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis lore?
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Everything!
As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius.
Oh my god, I see exactly what happened to him. That's the name of his gauntlet runner. His family still takes him wherever he needs to go to fulfill his mission. Earlier, we found out. The king hid away the prince to try to protect the prince's life, and they just hid away, and it led Forden and the Sanctus Church free to go burn down the village. And because the king was a coward and hid away, Forden was able to come down, and he ended up killing Luis's family. And of course Luis blames the king, he blames Forden, he blames them for being cowards, averting their eyes from the truth behind humanity.
A family of doctors, I believe. In an effort
They were doctors, they weren't even combatants. They just wanted to help. Imagine where Luis could have gone.
What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
Because they try to avoid humans as a scary thing. Because, oh my god, it's all coming together, the themes of the game! Because they want to avoid it to try to protect their ignorant lives when they need to embrace the truth. Because they're anxious, they have anxiety about humans and their past. But we need to embrace anxiety so we can grow!
Who goes there?
Who's behind us?
Someone flee!
Zorba! Zorba, you were listening? Did you not know any of this? I can't fathom why, but he looked most bemused. It was rather unsettling. Oh god, this is not the time for bemusing words. I don't know what that means. Bemused. Was he excited? Was he confused? Oh.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together.
This is really like the end. We still got a little bit more to go, but the rest is just the cleanup. We know everything. Our journey is at its final steps, and we just need to get on the throne now.
The last part sounds a little more metaphorical.
Oh my god! They're saying it. They're saying it. Metaphor. They're giving you metaphors, and y'all need to listen. Y'all need to listen and change the world. How is this game came out a year ago, and the world hasn't changed at all? Y'all didn't take the message? You know what? We're at the stage where the people who run the world, they're too old. They don't play games. They're too old to have played Metaphor Refantasio, but the generation that's coming next have played Metaphor Refantasio and have the fantasy and the ideals that we need, that the world needs, will be able to finally change the world. After discussing the novel and our ideals with Gallica, I closed my eyes. Remember me? Hi, Dad.
It almost bespeaks.
You're getting it.
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear
Mom?
our...
I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
She's our
If it
son.
is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
Give me a name.
As for you, I bid thee...
Hold on. Don't wake me up. Do not wake me up. We're getting somewhere here.
Move onward to thy final ordeal.
I believe it this time. This really is the final ordeal now. All right, Moore. Go remember everything off screen away from me. Come next time I see you. You're gonna be different. You gonna give me a hug. Oh, I miss you, Dad. Oh, me too, son. When is it my turn?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh my God. My heart. Wow, every time I saw that in the game, I was just looking at myself. When we would check in on the prince, we would call it the far sight mirror, right? Not a window that you look through to see something else. A mirror where you see a reflection. I was looking in a mirror because I was looking at myself, my own reflection.
What do I say?
Wow. I feel so motivated.
Give me a little bit, guys, so I can think of something.
Spoke with the eloquence of a philosopher king, 'twould bemuse more than it would spur.
Thank you, Hulkenberg, for giving me context on what the word bemused mean. So it does mean confused. Zorba was confused when they said he was bemused.
You can take it at your own pace. We're all getting used to it gradually.
Let me take it at my own pace? Thank you for those wise words of wisdom. I really appreciate hearing that after taking over a year to beat the game. I really needed some affirmation there. What page you on?
I killed the prince in the Eldan village. I confirmed his death. Yet, it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Hold on. Why does everything connect? Because back when we thought Luis died on Saint's Day, and he came back and made his big grand entrance before he killed Vorden, we're like, you're alive? And he said, do you believe he resurrected? I care not for the thought. And then it ties back into our ideologies. Because he's all about the reality. Once you die, you're dead. I don't care to come back. But we believe in the fantasy. We die. Our ideals remain. Our will remains, and we come back. Maybe Luis didn't know. He was blinded by his ideology.
What are we about to see?
My God, I'm literally gone. It's literally just Luis's face in the rock. The king didn't have a scar on his eye in real life. Because on the eye that Luis is on, there's a scar across it, and it's bleeding. There's blood on it. Now Luis has undoubtedly put himself in the top position, and he is showing the king his real world. He's making him see it through his eyes. And it's cut, it's bleeding. How cruel the world that he's being forced to see is. Oh God, Luis's theme. We're there.
Ah. The royal palace. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs...
He told you when the last day was.
I will provide it.
He'll give it to you on October 27th.
Impertinent faith breaker. Hast thou no shame?
Dad? More. Could that be you? I mean, it has to be.
Do you presume yourself a god? Is
As
that
Luis
why you
told
brought
you,
your
there
faith
is
to
no
stone
god.
and took it to the heavens. You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
The only reason the world led to being so cruel, to where it created Luis, is because the king cast aside his ideals when his son got cursed. and he like lost all his energy. He lost his ideals. He threw them away. But maybe if the king didn't throw away his ideals back then and actually stood up for and defended Luis when they were throwing the blame on him and trying to frame him and stood up against the church, against Forden, none of this would have happened. So I would be upset too if I was Luis and I saw the king up here just trying to be this ephemeral, godlike being. Who do you think you are?
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic.
You're not even gonna tell me, are you? Yep, I knew it. Silently. Why are you telling him like you don't know?
Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin.
The royal magic, the royal scepter, was the strongest deterrent to war because of the melancholia, because of this peaceful, quote-unquote peaceful society that they've created, which just keeps them oppressed, and the melancholia just fills the power, and then the royal scepter takes advantage of that. It's literally their upper echelon that they've created. As Luis was saying when he's walked in there, how they get to choose who lives. It just maintains their power, maintains the royal scepter.
In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
I'm taking it up. He's an elder! Oh my god, it's actually possible! At the beginning of the game, when people were being racist to me, I was like, man, how am I being told I'm racist because I got no horns? Can't I just put some on? You can put them on! How have we never thought of this? There's probably nobody who even knows this. There's like Zorba probably doesn't know this. This is the first time he's showing anybody. But oh my god, that means because Luis lived in the Elden Sanctum, the king, if you know, we would just assume if he's in the Elden Sanctum, the king should know who he is. Shows the king paid no attention to those people that he sacrificed in the Elden Sanctum when he went and hid the prince away. Otherwise, he would have known who Luis was. And this line, this is a sad line. You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And he sees the king coming in with his ideals, and it was just proof. It's proof that those ideals don't help. Because he came in with these ideals and then lost them all. He threw them away. So Luis created his own ideals. As he was saying, you need the conviction, not to throw away. You need the conviction to maintain your ideals. And Luis has that conviction, but just very different ideals. Now, look at him. The king, he just like immediately goes down into himself when he's faced with the reality of things. That's why it had to be passed down to us, because he doesn't have the conviction to face it. That's exactly how he was sounding when Luis was killing him after he had to throw away his ideals after they cursed his son. He couldn't even speak. And now he's being shown that reality again. He's back to and he's throwing his horns at him, the horns which are they're like a symbol of the society that he's let run rampant and be created, where being a Clemor is a sign of status over others.
You cannot stop me any longer, nor can anyone else, save one lone possibility.
He won't underestimate us, and he won't deny the possibility. We're gonna show Luis a world that is possible with ideals and the fantasy. We're gonna make him believe, and that's how it's gonna end. Luis might still die at the end, but not before he sees what the world truly could be. What is? Oh my god, it's the final boss arena. There's the royal scepter. What Luis is doing in the royal palace, whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him. Well, now they're questioning his motives and his conviction. If he truly wants to overrun the world with humans, he wants to be beaten. He doesn't want to believe that his way is the only way. If he could see the ideals, he wishes he could see them, but he can't. Especially because the last person who had our ideals was our dad, the King Athlodius V, and he couldn't do it. He crumbled under the reality. And now Luis, he realized that reality is all there is. But if we win over it, because his reality is the most oppressive reality that there's ever been, and if our ideals are strong enough to overcome that, then there truly is a path for our ideal reality to become true.
Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
We're going for the castle tomorrow. We'll probably hit a wall and be like, we can't get in. Maybe we'll go in, and then my dad will stop me and be like, wait, son, it's me, your father. Don't go, please. You have time. Go grind. Experience and rank up. You have to. Luis is over-leveled compared to you. He's level 80. You're 30 levels behind, son.
Good night.
Rest well. How do you get some sleep on a day like this?
The day of the hero,
And there's still Zorba.
which shall see the crowning
I
of
love the screen. What?
31 days remain.
He's saying it now. And he's giving us a deadline. 31 days remain.
So Luis is hiding.
Oh
before the
my
royal
God.
palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis.
Either will I. I just want to preface that before I say anything else. I don't accept it either. He shouldn't be king, but it's got a nice ring to it, right? King Luis. I mean, there's been King Luises in real life, and they weren't the greatest people.
Let's put an end to
Quest
this.
start. Head to the royal palace in the sky to save the world from being driven into madness by Luis. The man with his ruinous aspirations for the future must not succeed the throne. Okay, I think I know how this is going to work. Once again, I say this every single time. This can't be the end of Luis. We're not going to fight and beat Luis here. I know it sounds crazy, like, what the hell are you talking about? You're literally over 100 hours in now. It's time to accept the facts. All right, the writing's on the wall. This is it. This is the end. They said it. The scroll literally said, this is the end. Directors will freely let me explore and defeat Luis whenever I want. And there's still Zorba. When we go up there, and they're building some kind of like I can't say any beef between Luis and Zorba because I just don't think Zorba's too devout. He's not going to change on Luis. Luis is hiding things from him. The things that he learned when he was stalking us at the Elden Sanctum, and he learned the prince and all this information that he thought that he gained for the first time, and he was delivering to Luis. He didn't even know. Oh my God, you know what? Because Zorba doesn't even know Luis is an Elda. I wonder how you would react to that. Something's gonna happen with that when we go there for the palace. Maybe we fight Zorba again because Zorba has a new magic which you still haven't seen. We still have not seen Zorba's new magic. And then the day of the hero is when we have to fight Luis and be crowned king. Pinnacle of evil? Evil! Stop the Archmage Luis, pinnacle of evil. Look how far he's come. At first it's like, we have to stop Luis, he's a really bad guy. Then it's, we have to stop Luis, he's the greatest Archmage who's ever lived. And then count Luis Guillaburn, and then it's gonna be Luis Caradrius. We don't even know that yet. Yes we do, but I don't know. They have to establish it. Are we gonna hear himself say that he's Luis Caradrius before the end of the game? We have to. He has to embrace that. We don't even really know his full backstory yet from his perspective, and the way that he feels about it. Because when we first fought him at the top of the Opera House, he stated his name, as you have to do when you're in a medieval setting before you fight, and you have to state your whole government name. He slammed his sword down before we fought. My name is Luis Guillaburn. If you live by a creed, then fight with your lives. And then the whole world changed. Everybody's lives were changed that day. No matter what we do. Just shush me? Okay, we have our deadline. Days until the final battle, 30. We're not fighting Luis for 30 days. We got a month to secure and get stronger and do everything we need to do before the final battle. And after that, there's gonna be no more time. No more time. We're going straight to the ending after that, to the credits. Luis is waiting for us. He's waiting for us at the royal palace. And all that's left next is to face him.
Smash it all to bits.
Smash it all to bits. Until then. Farewell.
Smash it all to bits. Smash it all to bits.